Hi. Welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah with B.I. Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. You know, we just finished a wonderful retreat in Whistler over the long weekend. It had great singing, davening, speakers, food, community, great people up there. And one of the things that was going on in the world as we were at this retreat, and I knew about it before Shabbat, these terrible fires in California. And there's one huge, awful one with many deaths in Northern California, where I'm from. This is a few hours northwest of where I grew up. And then also a devastating one in Southern California, near Malibu, Thousand Oaks, and the West Valley. And after Shabbat ended on the retreat, I hadn't been on my phone throughout Shabbat, and my wife, Tamar, started looking at her phone, looked at Facebook maybe, and saw something, but she said, "Do you know Camp Hess Kramer?" And I knew Camp Hess Kramer. I know it because my mom went there. She was I think a camper and a counselor there many years ago. Not too many, Mom. I said, why, what? And she said, I think it was affected by the fires. And so I was looking on Saturday night to see, they had sent a letter out to people, and there were people gathering for Havdalah down in Los Angeles about it, and to come together. And so over Saturday night and Sunday and Monday, I was reading more and more. And by the middle of the week, it turned out that 87 out of 97 buildings, structures, at Camp Hess Kramer and Hilltop, the twin camps, one right next to each other, one is up on the hill, one is down below, they're right across Pacific Coast Highway from the ocean in Malibu. 87 out of 97 structures destroyed. It's just awful. There's another camp, JCA Shalom in Malibu, another Jewish camp, also mostly destroyed, or at least partially. Ilan Ramon Day School, a Jewish day school named after Ilan Ramon, the astronaut. Also, much of it has been affected by the fires. A camper from Hess Kramer in one of the news articles said, "We have so many incredible memories there, and we've grown up there." She said, "I can't even fathom it not being there anymore, because it's just a place that's been a constant source of happiness and love and friendship for me." Tens of thousands of kids gone there over, and now they're adults, over the past several decades. And they also rent it out to all sorts of groups throughout the year, including the Los Angeles Unified School District, which uses it almost every weekend for science camp. My own first cousin's son was just there recently for a retreat at one of these three camps. These camps, the two in Malibu that are part of Wilshire Boulevard Temple, Hess Kramer and Hilltop, were founded by Rabbi Alfred Wolf, who escaped the Holocaust. And I was reading some moving tweets on Twitter from his grandson, Aaron, over the weekend. He was quoted in a news story saying, "This is a wake-up call that we need to cherish these places that we sometimes take for granted." Today he posted on Twitter a picture of the famous menorah on the hill above. You can see it from the Pacific Coast Highway, Highway 1. And that menorah is still there, but he posted this picture, and I printed it out for you. Right next to the menorah is a sign. And Aaron Wolf, he says, this wooden sign says Rabbi Alfred Wolf Inspiration Point. It's a wooden sign that somehow survived, I don't know how, the fires. It's overlooking Camp Hess Kramer right near Hilltop. And he wrote that it gives me the chills and tears, and it gave me the chills too when I saw it. And he circled it, and he posted it for everyone to see, calling his grandfather Rabbi Wolf a hero. Now, it's just devastating. It's really something. Now, I want to say that these terrible destructions that have happened in the Southern California fire and the Northern California fire, it's destructions of lives. Something like 50-something dead now officially, and they're still looking for missing people. But I want to touch on the parasha for a moment, as we always try to do each week. Parashat Vayetze. Our ancestor Jacob has this famous dream, the angels going up and down on the ladder, and he gets a blessing from God, and he wakes up, and he looks around, and he says, "God was in this place, and I did not know." That's the translation of that verse from Hebrew. That translation, the title of a book by Rabbi Lawrence Kushner, about our personal connection to God. And it's a great translation of that verse. God was in this place, and I did not know. And it makes me think of the people who saved other people, are helping other people in Northern and Southern California for these fires, and the BC fires we've had in the past few years, showing that God is in this place. But it also makes me think of this place called Malibu down there. Many people around the world think of it as this place where celebrities have big homes. There are also a lot of homes that are small and medium-sized. There are trailer parks, and there are these 3 Jewish summer camps that have now been almost completely destroyed. And so we realize now that actually God is in that place. God was and is in that place for so many tens of thousands of young people. And we wish them well as they're trying to rebuild. And I just want to close by mentioning one thing, a positive aspect of fire as Hanukkah is coming up. We're going to celebrate Hanukkah here a week before Hanukkah on November 25th on the Sunday at 10:30 a.m. A big brunch with some great food. The Sababas will be here, 2 great musicians from Seattle playing for the kids. We're co-sponsoring the event with Camp Solomon Schechter, and I hope you can come. Shabbat Shalom.